One of the studies undertaken so far for the City Nature Project we call the Language of Nature. The complete text of comprehensive plans published by 37 large American cities was analyzed computationally for nature-related content, both in terms of quantity and city-by-city perspectives on nature. We used the natural language processing technique of topic modeling to create a computer model of 100 topics found in the entire corpus of text from 37 plans. Topics are sets of words that are found to be commonly co-located. Each plan is composed of text from multiple topics. Normally, this distribution is dominated by a handful of topics and a sprinkling of text from many others. Topics are arbitrarily numbered 0 through 99. As you can see, many stand out to be quite coherent, others less so. For this study, we looked for sets of topics that correspond to themes of interest. First and foremost, parks and open space, seen here in topics 8, 12, and 87. Also, natural habitat and sensitive areas, topics 41, 64, and 97. We then calculated simple percentages of content from those two sets of topics, parks and open space and critical habitat, and mapped that distribution as you see here. Two of the largest circles are New York and Tucson, cities with the most discussion of nature in their plans. They clearly indicate very different perspectives or priorities on nature. We can look more closely at this to see where in plans the text occurs. Let's select New York. We segmented all plan text into 8 sections corresponding to the American Planning Association's suggested organizational elements: vision, land use, economic development, and so forth. We're looking for further clues to cities' perspectives on nature by seeing in what sections of their plans nature and natural habitat are discussed most. For New York, we see that almost 70% of the discussion of parks and open space occurs in the section of its plan concerned with community facilities. This is fairly typical, as that section corresponds to recreational uses especially. If we change the topics of interest to those for critical habitat, we see the distribution change in a way we might expect. Let's have a quick look at Tucson. If you recall, Tucson's plan focused far more on habitat, and we see here language on those topics is spread fairly evenly throughout the plan. Now switching back to the parks topics for Tucson, we see that virtually all of that discussion is in the community facility parts of their plan, where we might expect. There is a short essay that discusses some interesting preliminary observations, and a brief discussion of the computational methods used in the study. Please do send us comments, suggestions, and questions. There is a link at the bottom of each page. Of course, we're happy to have you like us and tweet or Google +1 us so we can broaden the discussion.